Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to take our first look at Title Bout 2, the PC version. And we're going to look at middleweights, and it's going to be Roberto Duran versus Rocky Graziano, 10 rounds middleweights. Again, our first look at the game on the channel. And it's what if these legends of boxing clashed in the ring? What if Promotions brings you Machismo III? Roberto Duran, 103 victories, 16 defeats, no draws, 70 by stoppages, takes on Rocky Graziano, 67-10 with 6 draws and 52 stoppages in a clash of middleweights. And again, this is our first look at the game on the channel. I've played more than a few games offline. I just picked this game up. And also remember, Glory Days Boxing middleweight set is coming out this month. Look forward to getting those wonderful cards in PDF. And Glory Days is brought to you by our good friend Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming and can be purchased on SidelineStrategies.com. All right, back to Title Bout 2, the PC version. As you can see here, they have a pretty cool when the trainers get involved. I clicked that on, and Roberto Duran's trainer Hector Rauco got him in perfect training. They had a near perfect training camp, so everything's on track for this bout. Rocky Graziano, though, was a bit distracted in training camp, and he overtrains and he peaks too soon, and he's going to have -1 both of the fighters' control factors. I don't know why Duran's affected by that, but that's what it says here. So Graziano did not have a good training camp. A little distracted. Maybe he thinks it's going to be a cakewalk against Duran.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, I thought I shut the sound off. Obviously I didn't, and the sound is very loud, so you'll get the sound of that. We'll probably get a copyright strike for that stupid thing. And so it's Graziano and Roberto Duran. And again, it plays exactly like the card game. They have tweaked it a bit it plays a little different. I played this game way back when. I still have the old board game, Title Bout Championship Boxing, as well as the PC version, both fine games. And this is a pretty fun game. It's all flip action cards, and so we'll go from there. I might not be able to pull up all the charts when they come up because it's too cumbersome to go back and forth to put up windows in OBS, but I will tell you what's going on. And if you want, at some point, I will do another video showing those. But right now, I just wanted to get the gameplay on here. And it is Rocky Graziano. They get the final instructions at ring center between Graziano and Duran. No questions from either chief seconds. They go back to their corners. They await the bell. And ding, ding goes the bell. Graziano is in control. And that's a 20. He should be out of control, but he could regain control, so we'll do the control check. Graziano stays in control. And that's a 69. And they fall into a clinch.
Get out!
The referee orders them to punch and get out. So again, a lot of mauling and brawling early in this bout, scheduled for 10. Graziano still in control. Action, ring center. Oh, there's a foul there. And Joe Cortez stops the action and issues a warning for a low blow by Rocky Graziano. The fans not liking that. Graziano trying to rough up Duran. Graziano loses control. An opportunity here for Roberto Duran. And Duran's going to land as he lands 1 through 34. And the numbers are 12 up here. And it's a quick combination by Roberto Duran. A nice 1-2 followed up with a jab on the way out. Duran, again, side-to-side movement, ring center. Duran still maintains control with his boxing ability. Graziano couldn't take advantage of it. And Duran will land again. And another 1-2 combination. A good right cross finds Graziano's chin. Duran, again, all action, ring center. Hands held high, working behind that jab. And again, Duran lands jabs in a right hand. It's been all Roberto Duran in this round number 1. Graziano presses in. But Duran is able to maneuver Graziano. He still maintains control. And again, he will land. Quick combinations, lefts, rights, everything to the head. Still has not stunned Graziano there. Graziano finally bulls his way on the inside. Duran trying to tie him up again. Ring center is where the action's taking place. Duran's able to move away. And now he backs Graziano towards the ropes. Graziano is able to spin off the ropes. And finally, Rocky Graziano will land that hellacious cross. And that's a big punch. Duran felt that. Duran on the ropes. Now spins off the ropes. And he ties up Graziano. They order him to punch and get out. Duran still stays in control with his boxing ability. He'll land a good hook. One to the body and up to the head by Roberto Duran. Duran dictating the pace of the action as we come to a close of round number 1. A lot of mauling and brawling at the end. That was a great round for Roberto Duran. In my eyes, Roberto Duran took round number 1. Graziano, again, had some difficulty in training camp, seemed distracted. We prepare for round number 2. You can see the stats off to the side here. And you can see Duran had the edge there, also in control. They have a little bar graph, so that's kind of neat. Duran's in the blue corner, Graziano's in the red corner. Duran definitely dictated the pace. Graziano's got to really use his power here. Much bigger puncher than Roberto Duran. And he has an opportunity with that control factor with a 12 against that 9, but he's been unable to maintain any type of attack on the inside. Round number 2. Graziano comes out, but Duran is able to maintain control. They fall into a clinch again. Duran does not want Graziano to fight on the inside. Duran maintains control, and he's going to land. Short hooks on the inside. Now he pushes Graziano away. Duran dictating the pace. Now he might... Oh, Joe Cortez indicates no foul. They missed that low blow. Duran got away with one there. Graziano's enraged. Action ring center. And again, Duran ties him up. The fans don't like that tactic. They break. Graziano stays in control. He's unable. Again, Duran ties him up. Graziano cannot work his hands free. Graziano trying. And here comes an elbow. Graziano is warned for using the elbow on the inside. He doesn't like those tactics by Duran holding on. The referee admonishes him. Graziano playing with fire here. Duran takes control. Duran misses. Countering opportunity for Graziano. And Graziano misses. He threw that go-home right hand. Duran slides back towards the ropes, taunting Graziano to come in. Graziano comes forward. Duran spins and fires. He's going to land a beautiful short hook combination. He dug one to the body and up to the head. Great job by Roberto Duran. Graziano trying to regroup, and he does. He's going to land a big, big uppercut after the right hand. Graziano still keeps Duran pinned on the ropes. But Duran ties him up. Fans not liking that. Graziano again warned for rough stuff on the inside. Graziano maintains. Duran. Oh! That's a huge right cross by Rocky Graziano. And Duran goes down. As Duran lingered too long against the ropes, Duran goes down. 6-point knockdown scored.
1, 2,
Duran
3,
struggling to get to his feet.
4.
He is up. He'll take the mandatory 8 count. Graziano goes into killer instinct. He can end it here if he has enough time. 24 seconds left in round number 2. Graziano will land. Again, he'll land a left and now a right. And again! Oh, it's going to be I clicked on the... It's going to be 5H. Oh, Duran taking a horrible beating, staggers towards the center of the ring. He almost went down, but he stood up. 8 seconds left in the round. Graziano, a strong closer. And Duran ties him up. And there's the bell. There is the bell. A huge round for Rocky Graziano. He dropped Duran. Duran playing on the ropes, taunting Graziano, and the big booming overhand right crashed on Duran's jaw, a la Tommy Hearns. He went down, he got up. Graziano staggered him. Duran went staggering back towards the center of the ring. He almost went down, but he stayed up. He weebled and he wobbled. But a big round for Graziano. He takes that 10-8. And he still looks like he'll have killer instinct for 2 more cards. We'll start round number 3. Can Rocky Graziano, a big finisher. That's his special trait, strong closer. And Roberto Duran, second wind as a middleweight. Again, you can see there's a lot of knockouts with Roberto Duran, but those came at the lower weight class, especially at lightweight. We begin round number 3. And no, the killer instinct is gone, but Graziano is in control. And Duran looks like he's cleared the cobwebs out of his head. Duran moving, pawing with the jab. Now in the corner. Duran ties him up as Graziano comes forward. Graziano trying to take advantage here. But again, they tie up. A lot of mauling and brawling. And Graziano will land. It is a huge left and a right. And Duran is staggered once again. Graziano maintains control. Duran ties him up. Graziano feverishly trying to get out. He has Duran pinned in the corner. Graziano. Possible foul. He digs low. Referee doesn't see it. Graziano still in control, battering away. Now Duran slides out of the corner. Graziano pursues towards the center of the ring. Graziano looking to end it here. Those are scoring hooks, but nothing big on those punches. Duran feints and fires. A group combination, scoring blows. Finally, Roberto Duran waking up. Oh, Duran missed those shots. Graziano's going to fire away. Graziano misses. Duran with a countering opportunity. He's going to land the counter. Great job on the counter by Roberto Duran. Back and forth in round number 3. 38 seconds to go. Action ring center. .48. Again, Graziano misses. Again, a countering opportunity. And Duran counters again beautifully. 2 jabs and a right hand. Graziano misses again. Duran does not counter this time. 20 seconds. Duran taunting Graziano. Side-to-side movement, ring center. Graziano maintains control. Graziano bombing away. And he lands. 8 seconds left. And there's the bell. There's the bell. That was a close round. Dead even on my scorecard. So after 3, I have it even due to the knockdown from Rocky Graziano. I have Duran taking round 1. Actually, I have Graziano up by a point because I give him 10-8 even for 3, 10-8 in round 2. And round 1 went to Roberto Duran. We prepare for round number 4. Quite a pugilistic contest here. It's Duran's boxing ability against the brute strength and punching power of Rocky Graziano. Here's round number 4. Graziano is in control. And he will land. And those are some big, solid shots here. Possible cut on Roberto Duran. That right hand again finds its mark. Duran paws at the eye, but no blood. Graziano maintains control. He's going to... They tie up once again. Now the referee breaks them. Graziano's able to use his brute strength to stay in control. And Graziano again throws low. But Cortez missed it. So Graziano really roughing up Duran, trying to sap his strength. Graziano misses that shot. Duran, still feeling those low blows, does not counter. Graziano pressing. He'll miss. Again, the big windup by that right hand. Nothing but air. And now Duran takes over control. Duran, ring movement, again goes towards the ropes. That's where he was dropped. And now he ties up Rocky Graziano as Graziano bores in. And let's see what Duran does as he throws south of the border. And again, the referee lets it go. A lot of chippiness, a lot of dirty tactics in this fight. Duran stays on the ropes, taunting Graziano to come in. And again, Roberto Duran. And finally, Cortez motions to keep his punches up. Graziano will miss that big right hand. Countering opportunity. Duran trying to counter off the ropes. And he misses. So both fighters throw, both fighters miss. Bad intentions on those punches. Graziano pursues Duran towards the center of the ring. Under a minute to go here in round number 4. And oh my lord, the foul fest continues. Another few punches stray south of the border by Graziano. Cortez lets it go. Duran not too pleased with that. Let's see what Duran does. He retakes control. He misses. Graziano was able to duck away from that. Duran working behind the jab. And now he moves to the other end and the other side of the ropes. Again, taunting Graziano to come in. And there's the bell. Graziano was loading up. He didn't throw, though. We're at the end of 4. A lot of dirty tactics. Not a lot of punches landed. The few punches that were landed were by Rocky Graziano. I give him that round very close. Ironically, it was Roberto Duran warned for low blows, as both fighters have strayed south of the border. We prepare for round number 5. And here we go. Graziano pressing. And he's going to land. Those are good hooks. Duran was able to roll with the punches to absorb some of the punishment there. Graziano stays in control. Duran side-to-side movement, ring center. Graziano's going to land again. A jab and a right hand. But again, Duran rolls nicely with the punches and sneers at Graziano. Graziano continues to press forward at ring center. A quick combination by Graziano. Good defense by parrying some of those punches, though, by Roberto Duran. It's been all Rocky Graziano. He misses there. That was the big go-home punch. He continues to press. And stay in control. He's going to land big again. A right hand and a huge wild left uppercut tags Duran on the jaw. And Duran is hurt. His knees buckle, but he does not go down. Duran is hurt. Graziano pursues. Duran slides away from those punches looking to land. And now he just continues to move. Duran backs towards the corner. Graziano pursues. Graziano looking to load up. And he nails him with a right hand combination again. And Duran is hurt. That's a 4-punch combo. Graziano pouring it on here. just over a minute here in round number 5. Graziano presses the action. Duran pinned in the corner. And now he ties up. The referee breaks them. Graziano again they clinch in the corner. And again they break. Duran holding on for dear life. Graziano wings the right hand and misses. Duran too dazed to throw back. Duran again taunts Graziano to come in. And now slides away from ring center after Graziano misses. Duran feints. Graziano throws and they tie. Again, Duran ties him up at ring center. 16 seconds in round number 5. It's been a big round for Rocky Graziano. He's hurt Duran twice. Duran trying to rally at the end here. But he's just dancing away. That's the end of round number 5. A big, big round for Rocky Graziano. Staggering Duran twice. Graziano has taken the lead here. He dropped Duran in round number 2. He's hurt him. Graziano has not been hurt at all in this fight. Duran did well in the first 3 rounds, even though he was dropped in round 2. Since then, it's been all Graziano. Round 4 was an ugly, ugly round of a lot of mauling, brawling, and dirty tactics. And round 5 was a beating that Graziano put on Roberto Duran. We prepare for round number 6. Graziano presses right from the onset. And again, Duran ties him up. Graziano looking to use his head in there. And again, Duran ties up. Graziano still maintained. And oh, Graziano's sick of the tying up. And Graziano laces Duran across the face, and he is admonished by the referee Joe Cortez. He is warned for that. So the dirty tactics continue as Graziano continues to try to mug the mugger, Roberto Duran. Graziano in control, and he's going to land. Lands some hooks there. Duran's able to roll with the punches, though. Graziano continues to press, and Duran ties him up, ring center. Graziano... Again, Duran ties him up ring center. Graziano looking to land an elbow in there or something. Now Duran wants to punch. He throws his punches. He misses, though. And Duran's able to parry away Graziano's blows, spin him. And he lands 2 jabs and a right hand. Good job by Roberto Duran. Duran trying to rally here. He throws the counter right. He misses. Graziano sneers at him. Duran still trying to work behind that jab. A jab and now a left hook. And a possible cut on Graziano. And the cut is on the inside of the mouth of Graziano. And it's going to reduce endurance by an additional 2 each round. And a recurrence will be 3. So that's a bad cut. That's what Duran needed to get him back in this fight. Blood coming from the mouth of Rocky Graziano. He's swallowing some of that. Now Graziano enraged. Throws a combination and he lands on Duran. Duran, sensing a chance at victory, comes right back. He's going to land. Those are quick hands. A left, right, and a left to the body from Roberto Duran. Very close round here in round number 6. And here comes Graziano back. He throws and misses. Countering opportunity for Duran. And there is the bell. And Duran lands at the bell. Those punches will count. So a good round from Roberto Duran after being bludgeoned in round 5. He wins a very close round 6. And that is a nasty cut inside Graziano's mouth, which is going to reduce his endurance for the rest of the fight. Each round. As Graziano is swallowing some blood there, there's not much you can do with a cut inside the mouth. Yeah, let's go to view here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but let's bring this up. Let's check out Rocky Graziano. I don't know if that's going to pop up. It does not. All right, so Graziano He has a cut. It does. Okay, so another chart pops up. It says cut inside the mouth. And they're going to be working on that. There's not much you can do with that, though. All right, so Duran seems rejuvenated in his corner. Again, he has that second win trait. And that looks like it's taking effect now. We prepare for round number 7. This fight is getting very close once again. Graziano coming out a little more cautiously. Duran's in control. And Duran ties him up. Duran ties him up. He doesn't want Graziano to fight on the inside. Duran maintains control and just using ring movement. Now Duran motions Graziano to come visit him in the corner, trying to lay a trap here. And he's going to land. He's going to land a beautiful left, right, and then an uppercut and a possible cut on Graziano. And that's a cut over his right eye. Graziano's face is a bloody mess now. It's a minor cut. It's going to be a +1 on his defense as right now. And if it happens again, a +2 and could become a major cut. At ringside, we have our good friend Dog. Thank you for joining us. Check out his wonderful channel. So Duran has really rallied of late. It's a close fight. 2:21 to go in round number 7. Duran maintains control. He is chopping up Graziano's face. And Duran's going to land again. And another left-right cross. Trying to open up those cuts even more. Graziano is enraged. He comes forward. He spins Duran. He has Duran in the corner. And Graziano will land. It is a huge hook. A left and then a right. A possible cut on Roberto Duran. Oh, his eye is swelling up with those blows that Graziano's landed. And that's some swelling on the left eye. That's going to reduce his effectiveness. And a knockdown check. He staggers Duran in the corner, but Duran stays up. He does not go down like he did in round 2. Graziano trying to keep him pinned in the corner, but Duran spins out of it, and he moves towards the center of the ring, trying to get space. Graziano pursues. Duran maintains control. He throws, and he catches. Graziano coming in with an uppercut after the jab. And again, Duran just letting his hands flow. Beautiful combinations by Roberto Duran. He's definitely got his second win. Graziano, 45 seconds left in the round. He's going to wing one. The go-home right hook, a big punch. Again, he staggers Duran. Duran shakes his head. Graziano throws again, he misses. Duran misses. Both fighters throw and miss. 20 seconds left. Duran maintains control. Duran, side-to-side movement, ring center, and there's the bell. That was a very close round. Graziano landed the bigger punches, but Duran again cut him up. That's a close round, could be even. That probably went to Duran, though. As we prepare for round number 8. Graziano has not been able to drop Duran as he did in round 2. He's hurt him a couple of more times. But those cuts are really affecting him. He's got that cut on the inside of the mouth, which he's swallowing blood. And he's got a cut on the, I believe it's the right eyelid. We prepare for round number 8. Here we go. And Duran, with that second win, is in control. And he ties up Graziano as Graziano bores in on the inside. Again, action, ring center. Duran maintains control. He's going to land another quick 1-2. That right cross finding Graziano's cranium. He misses Graziano. And again, Duran keeps control and lands another beautiful combination. Duran boxing beautifully, ring center, working behind that jab. He misses. Graziano wings the right hand, lands on Duran's jaw, and he staggers him again. A 4-point right hand by Rocky Graziano, but he cannot drop Duran. And no special occurrence. Graziano maintains control. Graziano trying to knock out Roberto Duran here. They tie up. Again, Duran ties him up. He doesn't want to fight on that inside. Graziano winging away, working that free hand. Graziano still in control. And he lands again the jab and a right cross. And this time, Roberto Duran is down for the second time.
2.
He's struggling to get to
3,
his feet. Will he make
4,
it?
5.
The counts reach 6.
6, 7.
Duran's struggling. He's up. He takes the mandatory 8 count. And the screen went weird. The screen went weird. That sucks. The screen went weird. All right, Killer Instinct goes in. We can't see poop. So the game has foobarred. Let's go with the flip card. Graziano's in Killer Instinct. He lands. That's a 13. It's an uppercut. Looking to TKO. He missed that punch. Countering opportunity for Duran. It's a 33. He will land. Oh my God. So Duran lands the counter. And he's stunned. Graziano misses again with the 36. Killer Instinct is over. We're hoping that the screen reverts back, so we're going to have to report this to Title Bout 2. 18, control check. Duran's now in control. Possible foul by Roberto Duran. He's trying to slow down the buzzsaw Rocky Graziano. And Cortez admonishes both fighters, tells them to keep it clean as we're almost getting back to a normal card here. Duran trying to rally with 30 seconds to go after the knockdown. Side-to-side movement, ring center. Duran lands a 1-2. Possible cut on Graziano again. And it's going to be swelling over the right eye. So Graziano's face is starting to resemble ground beef. Round coming to an end here. Duran in control, and that's it. That is it for round number. Duran's going to land right at the end of the round. Another left-right. And another possible cut on Graziano. And no cut took place there, so that's the end of the round. So Graziano drops Duran, but it's Duran who rallies. And we're hoping that when we click next round, we prepare for round number 9. So Graziano should be ahead on the scorecards. He's dropped Duran in the 2nd and in the 8th. And thank God. And Graziano, strong closer. Now his control factor goes +1, so his trait kicks in. His trait kicks in for these final 2 rounds, I guess. And thank God. Now, of course, we lost Rocky Graziano's pitcher there, but we'll just have to play without it. We've got it down at the bottom. And it's Graziano in control. And he'll miss. Duran does not counter. Action ring center. Now it's Duran who takes control. Duran's going to land. Another quick combination working off that jab, trying to rip up Graziano's face even more. It's Duran in control. And now Duran goes low again. Cortez issues a warning. A lot of dirty tactics in this fight. Graziano's able to take play away. He throws the big go-home punch. He misses. Duran does not counter. Graziano tries to get in close. Duran ties him up. Graziano continues to press on the inside ring center. And now he lands. Wild uppercut and a right hand. Duran rolled with those punches. Graziano still stays in punching distance right on top. And he lands a big right-handed combination. Duran is stunned. That was a 4-point combination. Graziano looking to finish strong here. Maintaining control. And Duran ties him up. Action ring center. Graziano continues to bore in. Duran spins him. Moves towards the ropes. Graziano now pins Duran on the ropes. Pounding away with hooks to the head and body. And Duran has a possible cut. More swelling for Roberto Duran. Under the left eye this time. Graziano trying to keep him pinned on the ropes. Duran moves away. He spins him, ring center. Graziano pursues. Possible injury. No injury. Under a minute to go here. Graziano again on the inside, ring center. He throws and he misses. Duran too beat up to do anything about it. Duran now feints Graziano out of position, takes control, but he clinches. So Duran tying him up. Graziano just wearing him down as Graziano's pitcher came back, thank God. Duran in control. And a foul as Duran is warned for holding and hitting as he pushes Graziano's head down. This fight has been, almost reminds you of Sandy Sadler and Willie Pep, how dirty it's been. Under 30 seconds to go here. And Duran will land again. The left hand and the right cross scoring blows. Duran rallies at the end of the round as he scores another 1-2 combination. And that ends round number 9. So Duran rallies, but it was not enough. I don't think it was enough. Another close round. Final 3 minutes. Final 3 minutes using Title Bout 2. Our first bout on the channel using Title Bout 2. Middleweights, Roberto Duran and Rocky Graziano. Graziano dropped Duran in round 2 and again in round 8. He's hurt him, but he's not been able to knock him out. Here we go. As the dog is saying no mas. It's going to be an interesting decision if it goes to that. Graziano, his trait is strong closers. Control factor went up by 1. Hope everyone's enjoying this. Our first look on the channel. I've played quite a few games offline to get the hang of it. It's a fun game. Plays just like... Some of the things I don't understand because if you look at the charts... Well, I'm thinking about the old game I used to have from the 80s, so I don't have the norm. I'm not going to purchase the card and dice version of this, as I'm a Glory Days boxing guy for that. And again, the middleweight set comes out this month for Glory Days boxing, so check that out on Sideline Strategy Sports. But I do enjoy this game. It's my third boxing game in the stable. So here we go. Final 3 minutes, fighters touch gloves begrudgingly. They don't like each other, it seems. And here we go. It's Graziano's in control. He wants to finish strong, and he's going to land. Right hand, left uppercut. Duran tries to roll with the punches, and the foul fest continues as Graziano goes low, and the referee says nothing. Graziano continues to rough up Duran in the center of the ring. Now Duran takes control away. He misses. Countering opportunity for Graziano. Graziano lands the big right hand combination. He hurts Duran. Duran is stunned. Graziano will have half killer instinct, so 4 card flips. If he had full, it would have been 8. Let's see if Graziano can take him out here in this final round. And he's going to land. That's a 4. And that's another big hook. Big hooks by Rocky Graziano. Oh, power shots now from the Graziano. Again, he hurts. Duran, killer instinct again. Well, killer instinct's over. I guess you don't get double killer instinct. And Graziano lands again. A jab and a right hand. Duran rolling away, dipping and diving. It's been all Rocky Graziano. Under 2 minutes to go in round number 10. Graziano trying to finish strong. Graziano maintains control. And again he lands with the hooks to the head and the body, the right hook being the predominant weapon. Duran feints Graziano out of position and moves to the ropes. His legs are gone. Graziano pursues. Duran fighting off the ropes. A jab and a right hand lands. Duran spins Graziano again, and now he clinches. Action on the ropes. Duran, 30 seconds. Duran fouls. Again, Duran grabs Graziano's head and tries a bolo punches. He did, and Cortez warns him. A lot of pushing and shoving. 30 seconds to go in this bout. Roberto Duran trying to rally, and now he ties up Graziano. They're roughhousing on the ropes. 24 seconds left in this bout. Duran will land a jab and a right hand. 2 jabs and a right hand. Again, Duran rallying right at the end of this fight. And he lands a 1-2. And that's the bout. That is the bout. So Duran rallies after being staggered. Graziano won the majority of that, probably 2 minutes of the round, and Duran won the last minute. In my eyes, 2 knockdowns by Rocky Graziano have won him the decision here. It might be close, but I feel that Graziano has won this fight by at least 3 points. Will the judges agree? So we'll go to the scorecards. Let's see how we do that. We'll click next round. All right, let's see if this comes up here. All right, so I'm going to have to... I will show you it. I've seen the decision. But let's do it. We have to re-click on this window. The screen might go black, and it does. Hopefully we can bring this up here. And there we go. There's the decision. I thought it was going to pop up automatically. It did not. The judges have reached their decisions. Harold Van scores the bout 97-92. Richard James Davies scores the bout 97-93. Ovi Ovinson scores the bout 97-92 for the winner by unanimous decision, Rocky Graziano. So Rocky Graziano wins the 10-round decision here in Madison Square Garden. So Roberto Duran could not do to Graziano what he did to Davey Moore in the Garden back in the early 80s when he mugged him. He said he was going to do it to Graziano, but he did not. So Graziano, who had a tough time in training camp, got a bit distracted, a bit disinterested, which he did at times, was able to drop Duran twice and batter him. Duran did rally at times, but Graziano wins a very convincing decision. Our next bout on the channel when we do it is going to be Alan Minter and Tommy the Hitman Hearns, the winner to get Rocky Graziano. And depending who wins, if Hearns wins, it will be at Yankee Stadium. If Minter wins, Graziano will travel to the UK to fight at Wembley, as more money will be involved, though Graziano did not like to fight outside of New York City. So, there we have it. Glory Days Boxing. I'm sorry, Title Bout 2, as I have Glory Days Boxing on my mind. The middleweight set's coming out for that. I'm very excited that Anthony has the middleweight set coming out for Glory Days Boxing. So, hope everyone enjoyed it. That is Title Bout 2. It is the PC version. It plays exactly like the board game. There are a few slight tweaks from what I heard and read. All in all, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. I bought the heavyweight set, the light heavyweight set, the middleweight set, and the welterweight set. Those are the 4 sets that were available. I bought them all. I will buy them all as I'm a big boxing fan. So I'd like to thank Dog for stopping by and those who watched and not jump in the chat. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Title Bout 2 for the PC. There's a free demo that you can play for 5 days if you want to check it out. There's a lot more. It's pretty easy to load pictures up. We did have an issue round. What rounds was it? 7 and 8. The chart, the board, the PC board kind of went weird, but it went back. So I'm going to report that. Say that they're pretty good. They've already doing updates and fixing glitches. So hope everyone enjoyed it. Once again, Rocky Graziano wins a unanimous decision over Roberto Duran. Oh, you know what? Let's try one more thing here. Let's go back here. Let's close this. Oh, look at that. So when you close that, this comes up. So that comes up automatically. The other one didn't. All right, so that comes up automatically. And again, it says Rocky Graziano defeats Roberto Duran via unanimous decision. Let's save the stats. So we've done that. Let's view match log. I don't know if this is going to pop up. Probably not. Let's see if we can get the match log to pop up. Screen goes black for a second. And fight log. Okay, we do. Okay, so it's really cumbersome in OBS to do this. I'm just going to go down to stats. They have stats in the fight log. And let's just go through the stats real quick. Okay, here we go. Graziano scored 90 Well, those are points scored off punches, not necessarily the punches landed. Graziano scored 90 points off his punches. Duran 62. Again, Graziano, the bigger puncher, will, when he lands the harder punches, you get more points in the game. So Duran was pretty effective with his jab and his hooks when he did throw. Crosses were about just under 50%, just over 50%. Combinations, pretty good. So when Duran threw, he did land. It's just the pure pressure of Graziano and strength. Graziano had the 2 knockdowns. Duran did cut up Graziano quite a bit. He had that bad cut in the mouth. Graziano's crosses, 50%. 16 out of 32. Combination. So Graziano was pretty effective with his punches. Again, he just continued to bore in. Duran really couldn't hurt him with anything. He did chop him up, though. He'll need some stitches for Rocky Graziano. So let's close that out. Let's go back to this. Screen will go black for a second. Oh, that's not it. Oh, nuts. There we go. All right. So, that's Title Bout 2. Hope everyone enjoyed it. As Dog says, night-night. Well, thank you very much, Dog. All right. Take care, everyone. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye, and God bless. Also, check out, I forgot to say, if you like a lot of Title Bout or boxing, check out I Am Sporticus. That's a fun channel. So check him out, along with our good friend Dog and all the other members of the FOC. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace. Love you all.